Hi.
Good morning.
Good morning. First, want to give honor and praises to the Most High God.
Yes.
For waking us up this morning. He didn't have to do it, but I'm glad that he did.
Exactly.
Today is an awesome day. Remember, you got to keep telling yourself this.
Yes. Today is Saturday. It's a little gloomy outside, but it's all good. Everything is up and up over here.
You see me rocking my little Chinese jacket. I'll let y'all see a little bit, but I ain't going to show y'all all of it. You know what I'm saying? Pretty cool. I like it. A little Chinese jacket and stuff, you know. Last night was a bit interesting. We was going to record at about 7, like we said.
Yeah.
6:37. That didn't end up happening because this amoxicillin pill thing for the clear up infection, it is seemed to be working.
Right.
But because my jaw still was like kind of numb because of the dental stuff they did and the numbing and all.
I found out 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's been over 2 weeks, so I never go back to that place. But what I was saying is, my jaw seemed to be a bit off, some kind of way. I don't know if y'all ever experienced that, where the bite is not the same yet.
Right.
I don't know if it's gonna take a little longer to adjust or whatever.
Maybe.
But I end up
shouldn't be in pain.
True, and it hurt right in the joints and under here too. That's weird. I never felt that before.
Right.
But anyway, I'm not gonna dwell on that. But what I was saying is,
Last night we were supposed to
but
record.
before I get to that, when we went to Chick-fil-A yesterday, I was eating my sandwich, and man, I bit down on that crispy chicken sandwich. I felt the strongest pressure I've ever felt, along with me biting the back of my tongue. You talking about the restaurant was packed. I almost jumped out of my seat. And I can taste like the blood draining down or whatever the case is. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that thing hurt so bad. And I was actually eating a French fry and I took a bite of the sandwich. Man, that thing burned so bad. But being the man I am, I sucked it up.
Yeah, you got it.
Long story short, yeah, everything good. I still feel good right now.
But you were saying last night.
Yeah, last night. Last night I was laying down. I had took one of those amoxicillin pill things.
Right.
And I had pizza for the first. We had pizza for the first time. Brick oven pizza, fully loaded with everything. For the first time in probably 5-6 months, I want to say.
At least, maybe.
Could be longer.
Yeah. At least about
Mistake.
Mm.
Because when I laid down, about 2 or 3 hours after we eat it, because I only could eat like a bite and a half or 2-3 bites.
Because your tongue was still hurting.
Because my tongue was still like back part was swollen, and it punctured the back part of my tongue, which was raw when I was eating stuff. It hurt so bad. I went to lay down or whatever. So I dropped my Ensure and my Ensure Plus. One of these. This is the best ever, by the way. I switched from the regular one to that because of my daughter, the youngest one, who's a nurse. She was saying that's better. Long story short, I went to lay down or whatever, and man, after about a good hour and a half, I wake up. I was like, what's going on? All the like saliva and whatever the drainage was infection or whatever,
like
trying
to break up, and it was going down into your throat.
I thought I had to go to the hospital, y'all. Your boy thought he had to go to the hospital last night, and only reason why I'm mentioning it is because I realized like a lot of these medication, and I'm not sick by no means.
Right.
Like I say, I don't drink, I don't smoke. I'm not on any other substance or medications or nothing.
Right.
Work out 5-6 days a week. Actually, they say I work out too much.
Consistently.
Yeah, so I'm 100% healthy. Heart is good. Liver, everything. Testosterone is up, everything. Long story short, certain food is not made to be mixed with certain pills or medication.
Right.
Mind you, I only took this thing like 3 or 4 times.
Right.
I still got like a whole bottle of the pills, the big pills still in the bottle. But yeah, so don't try to mix certain pills with certain foods because it don't work.
And don't try to mix certain pills with other pills.
Right.
Because you don't know how that interacts either.
And I think what happened to me was a case of not eating pizza for a while, along with taking one of those amoxicillin. I think that's amoxicillin that I haven't been taking probably once in the past 2-3 weeks.
Did you take BC too? No.
And I did took Goody or a Goody Power or the BC
that was
Power.
earlier in the
That was earlier, though. I mean, Plus, that one got like a little Tylenol in it or whatever.
Yeah.
That just give me a little jolt of energy.
Right.
What coffee is to you? And most coffee
drinkers.
Mm-hmm. But anyway, y'all. Anyway, there you go. I'm wiping it clean. God,
that was last night. This is
that was
today.
last night. Today is good. We had a little breakfast. We just got up. We sitting here talking, looking at our beautiful neighborhood. We're backed in our driveway, and I'm just looking out. We're thinking, we strategizing, and of course, the conversation came up. Our youngest daughter was asking us questions and about credit and finances, which
Right.
her profile looked beautiful.
Right.
I'm not sure a lot of y'all know about authorized users, so I'll explain a little bit. Authorized users meaning you can list your family members or friends on your profile for a particular period of time. That boosts your score.
Right.
Whatever your profile is, your score is going to be a mirror image on your credit report.
Right. And it's going to reflect on theirs as well because they are authorized user on yours.
Mm-hmm. You don't have to issue them a credit card, which I
No.
did for my daughter when she was in college.
Right. So you don't have to issue them a credit card, but if you get an authorized user, just for them to start establishing credit,
Mm-hmm.
you just add them on, put their information in. They don't get the physical card, so you don't have to worry about them swiping.
Mm-hmm.
And then it just builds their score up. So when they go for their own profile to get their main credit card, it shows some type of history there.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And so now, man, her history 100% beautiful, man. I mean,
Right.
she got the aged account on there. She got her own approvals. This
Right.
girl getting funding.
Right.
And I was able to help her and assist her, but she was asking questions about home ownership and will it affect her because her profile is so impressive.
Yeah.
If she get other items or assets,
Right.
will it affect her score?
Yeah. And you said.
My answer was no, because according to the world system, I sound so holy by saying that. The more debt you get, the more they want to give you.
As long as you're paying for
You
it.
got to pay for it though.
Yeah.
And if you have any missed payments, just communicate with your bank or
Right.
your lender or whoever.
And let them know the situation, why it's a
Right.
payment, so it don't reflect on your credit
Right.
negatively.
But what I found out is your profile is a whole lot better. Profile meaning your overall picture.
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask you guys a question. If your brother or sister wanted to borrow money from you,
Right.
would you give it to them if they didn't pay you back the last couple times? I'm going to let you answer.
No.
So, if your friend want to borrow money from you, they paid you back. You ain't had to look for your money. You ain't had to call them or nothing. Would you lend to them again?
Yeah. If I trusted them enough because they kept a
From the start,
reputation,
right.
of paying me back when they actually said they're gonna do it, of course.
This is exactly how the banks and financial institutions look at people
Right.
when it comes to credit.
Right.
You know, how likely you are to pay back what they give you.
Right.
And we're going to touch on that a little later on. We'll finish eating the rest of our remainings of breakfast.
Yeah.
And we can talk to y'all in a little bit.
Talk to you later.